Here's my audience. Hollywood star Brad Pitt once said about family that a family is a risky venture because greater the love, the greater the loss. That's the trade-off, but I'll take it all. With that quote, I would like to take the time to honor my dad, Jay Harrington. Throughout his life, my dad has experienced many places and things that would make anyone jealous. It makes me proud to call him my dad. Many of his accomplishments and achievements have made me want to better myself as an individual and do some of the things he has done. Born in 1948 in downtown Kansas City, my dad lived a typical childhood life, going to school, hanging out with neighborhood friends, but hoping to separate himself by standing out in something that he was good at. Sports were a big part of my dad's life since he was very young. While growing up, he played various sports, such as baseball, basketball, golf, and tennis. The one sport he stood out from all the rest, though, was football. While playing as a senior in high school, he was given the chance to play at the University of Missouri the next fall as a middle linebacker. He still tells stories about how exciting and thrilling it was to play football at such a big college. After 1 year, he transferred to San Jose State University, where he played on the football team there, but soon fell in love with the game of rugby. Becoming popular on the West Coast at the time, my dad would soon realize that the game of rugby would change his life for the next 10 years. Playing for various clubs in San Francisco and Kansas City, he would travel the world to places such as Mexico, England, and Japan to compete in international rugby tournaments. Some of his best friends today are the people he met on those teams. It shows me how if you stick with something you love to do, it can lead you to places you never thought were possible to reach and the people you will never forget. Like most athletes, though, your playing days come to an end early, and that leads to people asking themselves what they will accomplish next. Not having finished college, my dad was open to new ideas and ways to live the life he wanted to live. After working various jobs, he bought and managed a popular bar in downtown Westport for 5 years. Even though the experience is quick, my dad has said that owning that business was the hardest thing he had ever done. As he says it, once you put your whole life into something that you can make or break your career on, you have to commit it to yourself and know that you will succeed. That attitude would go on to help my dad succeed after taking over the family roofing business. Handed over by his uncle, Harrington Scanlon Roofing, now called Great Plains Roofing, my dad was determined to make sure that he wouldn't let the family business down. Taking it over in 1983, he would go on to roof several local businesses and warehouses before finally making his big breakthrough in the late 80s. KCI was in for new renovations to keep up with the other airports in the United States. Staying up late on many nights and putting in the extra work helped my dad win the bidding process, and his company was selected to put the new roof over KCI. Since then, he has landed several other big jobs in Kansas City, such as the Sprint Center, the RAS building, Harris Casino Hotel, and the shopping complex at the Legends in Kansas City, Kansas. Working closely with Firestone, he has been awarded many national roofing awards and has been recognized in the Kansas City Star as one of the top 100 private companies in the greater Kansas City metro area. Even though I'm not sure if I would like to get into the family business like my two brothers have done, I have seen how much work and dedication my dad has put into his business. After seeing him stay at work late many times and the amount of out-of-town trips he takes to keep the business alive, I want to have the same type of quality and skills that my dad has earned when choosing something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Whether it's football, rugby, or owning a business, my dad has shown through his integrity that reaching your goals is done so by setting yourself apart from other people with the skills you have and by staying true to yourself during good and bad times. By teaching me through his experiences, I can see that through hard work and determination, that you can achieve almost anything if you put your mind to it.